Mars water and life breakthrough. Water ice has been spotted under the Grand Canyon of the red planet Mars. Life on Mars? Hopes have been handed a huge boost because this is after science has spotted water ice under the red planet's Grand Canyon, Candor Chasma. It came from the data collected by the Trace Gas Orbiter TGO. It was part of the ExoMars mission. It was operated by European Space Agency ESA and its Russian counterpart Roscosmos, and among the arsenal of instruments on board the probes is the fine resolution epithermal neutral detector, or FRIEND for short. It can detect hydrogen, one of the two elements that make up water, of course, H2O. Water, as we know, is the basis of life and essential for all processes that we know of. And now the new analysis of FRIEND's data show high levels of hydrogen in this site of Candor Chasma, chaos, located near the heart of the Grand Canyon system, dubbed Valles Marineris. Alexei Malakov, senior scientist at Space Research Institute of the Russian Academy of Sciences, says, "We found a central part of Valles Marineris to be packed full of water, far more water than we expected." This is where the Valles Marineris, the last video on Mars I had, is where they found some kind of a UFO sliding on the surface and lodged under the soil of Mars. Now, Alexei Malakov, senior scientist, said we found a central part of Valles Marineris to be packed full of water, far more water than we expected, he said. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box. I'll show you Valles Marineris on Google Mars map a little bit later. Now let's go into this. He says it's very much like Earth's permafrost regions, where water ice permanently persists under the dry soil because of the constant low temperatures. Valles Marineris is the largest canyon in the solar system, more than 5 times deeper than our Grand Canyon here on our Earth. When experts looked for ice in the region before, they have only been able to study the surface dust. Now the new probe allows them to study the upper subsurface as well as the immediate surface. Igor Mitrofanov, another scientist with the Space Research Institute of Russian Academy of Sciences, said, "With TGO, we can look down to 1 meter below the dusty layer, that's 3 feet down, and we can see what's really going on below Mars' surface." He said, "Crucially, we can locate water-rich oases that could not be detected with previous instruments," he says. The data was collected by FRIEND between May 2018 and February 2021, according to the European Space Agency statement. The team believe that the hydrogen they have detected is in the form of water ice, which they say means the compound H2O, which makes up as much as 40% of near-surface material in the area. Hakan Zvedem, former ESA project scientist for ExoMars Trace Gas Orbiter, said, "This finding is an amazing first step, but we need more observations to know for sure what form of water we're dealing with." And he says, regardless of the outcome, the finding demonstrates the unrivaled abilities of TGO's instruments in enabling us to see below Mars' surface and reveal a large, not too deep, easily exploitable reservoir of water in this region of Mars. It's only 3 feet down. And let's go to Google Mars now to see the Valles Marineris area. This is on Express UK. I'll leave links below for you for this. It's by Callum Hoare. Okay, this is Valles Marineris, and this is one of the areas I told you that we had seen the sliding some kind of a craft and smashing into this area here. Let's pull out a little bit. Okay, Candor Chasma. This is Candor Chasma that they were talking about, where the water would be. Solar system right there. That scar is what we're looking at. Valles Marineris is up here. Let's take a look at what we can see there. There's not much there because This is the gully that we're talking about, that should be holding all that water. Valles Marianas. The only reason I know where they are is because of that UFO sliding thing that a couple of days ago I had a video on that. There's not much there, as we can see. A lot of these things that look like impact craters right there. Okay. Some images are more clear, others are older and fuzzier. Let's go into this, see what that would. When you look around, you can see so many things in here. Very strange looking things. What is that? It looks like an impact crater. What can I tell you? Okay, so there we go, Valles Marianas. And this is the area of Candor crater where they believe they found the water. This thing that is much, much bigger than our Grand Canyon, you can see. The biggest chasm in our solar system. So that's Google Mars for you. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support.